What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gadgets123 on the road to 500 subs, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and if you're new to this channel, thanks for watching. Alright, guys, so you probably came to this video because you're most likely getting this temperature error message. So this video is going to show you how to fix that problem. Now, there's a lot of videos on how to fix it, bypass it. Even I posted a video on how to bypass the water issue, and unfortunately, that bypass does not work for the temperature error. Why? Because it would let you turn on the phone, the little bypass video. Now, I'm going to link that video in the description. That's how to bypass the water moisture error. But unfortunately, the temperature error message, when you plug in the power cord, you're gonna get this little triangle with the exclamation mark, and unfortunately it would not let you charge the phone any further than that. So if it's at 0%, it will go up to 1%, even if you leave it on like charging all night, and it will not charge because it will just stay there. It will stay on, but it won't charge any further than that. So that's why the bypass will not work, because the bypass will just let you turn it on, but it will not charge it any further than that. The bypass is only for the moisture message. So for the temperature error message, there's no, you can't really bypass it and just live with it that way. You kind of have to try to get that fixed. So if for some reason you have gotten your your Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, S9, so forth, serviced, or you probably repaired it, or you replaced something from it, and by that I mean, you changed the battery, you change the charging port, I don't know, whatever you did, and you open this thing up, and then you put everything back together, and you start getting that error message with the temperature error, and you're like, what the heck did I do wrong? Again, first instinct is to go to YouTube and look for answers. Now, the majority of the people, which is true, I'm not going to say it's not, the majority of the people are saying this is the problem, and it is true. This is the actual problem. So if you're hitting that, you're probably having that issue because of this part. Why? I do not know. Unfortunately, I don't know why the S7 and S7 Edge with the charging port have that issue. They don't have that issue. Only the S8 and the S8 Plus, I think even the S9, but I'm not really sure about that. Haven't come across that one yet. But in regards to the S8 and S8 Plus, this is the actual culprit. This is the actual problem. So what happens? What happens with this phone was that it was cracked, so I replaced the actual screen. So I got a new screen. I took this thing out, the QI charger, took everything out and put everything back together, and voila, I started getting the temperature error fix. I'm sorry, the temperature error message. So I'm like, okay, fine. Everybody's saying that this is the problem, and this is the actual issue. This little thing, that it needs to be secure into the actual motherboard. So you got to make sure all the screws are in place and so forth. I did all that dozen times, and it still did not work. I even replaced, as you could see, that's why I have another one of these. I think I replaced 2 of these things, and same thing, did not work. Did not, nothing was working. So they also said that this could be ripped. You got to be careful that none of the actual cable is ripped. And again, I'm very, very careful. I'm very knowledgeable how to fix phones, so I literally remove these things very careful. But again, you can't be 100% all the time. So maybe when I remove this, somehow it got damaged. Now visually there's no damage to it. Again, it's all bent now because I kind of ripped it off after I got the replacement part, but it was fine. There was no rip, no real issue to it. I mean, like I said, this is bent now because I kind of ripped it off now because I don't need it anymore. But again, there was no real issues to it. So I even cleaned this part up where it goes into the motherboard, and the problem persisted. So the only fix that I found, which is I think the way to fix this thing, 99% of the time, is just buy a new one. All you have to do is get a new QI charger. They go for about 10 bucks in Amazon. I'm gonna link the item in the description. Get the new one. This is like a plastic cover, so when you buy the new one, you have to take the old one and then just peel it out, because it's all adhesive. As you can see right here, it's all adhesive, and then put the new one back in, and then make sure the adhesive is securely put in place. And again, make sure this is aligned correctly. As you could see, I don't know if you guys could see, it has two little like perforated holes. So within this tab there are two holes right here. Again, it's all adhesive. You just got to make sure you align that correctly, and then put the adhesive, you know, the little sticky part into this little groove, and that's it. You put back in the new QI charger into the actual phone, and it starts working. So if you already gone through other videos and you already tried, you know, doing an update, making sure your original QI charger is already, you know, secure, you clean this part up, you even replace the port, you replace the battery, I mean, you did different things. Don't go crazy trying to figure out. There's no actual fix for it that you could do like on the spot unless you get another QI charger. If you get another QI charger from Amazon or from wherever, or even from an old phone, just make sure that if you remove it, be real careful on removing it, and you should be okay with it. Again, this is the actual culprit. Even if it looks brand new, even if it looks like there's no issues to it, but it still doesn't work, my suggestion, so you don't go crazy, is just get a new QI charger so you could replace it and shouldn't have any more problems. Oops, sorry about that, guys. So as you could see, I already replaced the QI charger. So if I put in the power cord, I'll show you real quick. Let me turn on the battery. There you go. As you can see, it's charging. There's no more none of that, you know, triangle with the little exclamation temperature error message. Why? Because this was the culprit. Now again, I didn't want to post a video of me replacing, because I actually replaced this twice. I replaced the battery. I did updates. It literally took me like 24 hours trying to figure out what the problem was, because even thought people were saying this is the actual issue. I didn't see any rips on this thing. This thing looked fine. It had no issue. So I figured, like, I don't think I messed this up. Normally I would have seen some kind of rip here or something that it would kind of make me say, okay, so maybe this is the problem. But again, if you already tried to secure this correctly, clean that, update or whatever, and it still doesn't work, don't go crazy. Just get a new QI charger. I'm gonna link that in the description. Just go to Amazon, buy it for less than $10 and replace it, and you're good to go. Alright guys, so hopefully this video did help you guys out. Again, unfortunately, I'm sorry that there's no actual fix or button you could press to make this thing work, but I guarantee you that if you just do buy this and make sure you place it correctly, I mean, again, it's all adhesive. You just have to align it. It's not, you know, it's not nothing that you have to do that is going to be that involved, just because you don't really have to go into the actual motherboard. Again, this is for people that don't know much about how to fix phones. You don't have to go into any of this thing. All you have to do is, you know, basically take this, you know, take all the little screws out from here and just pull this little plastic cover, and then make sure you take the actual lining of this out, and then just put the new one in. Again, not that hard of a repair. If you are brave enough to try it, you could go ahead and do it. There's videos on how to replace that, but I just wanted to let you guys know that the temperature error fix is this little thing, and if it's and if you already secured it into the phone and it still doesn't work, don't go crazy, just get a new one. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully this video will help you guys out. If you have any kind of questions, guys, leave it in the comments. We'll definitely answer any question you guys have, or at least try to give you some information on how to, you know, answer, or where to go for answers on the question you guys send me. Don't be shy, just send me questions. I like answering all the questions you guys send me about, you know, troubleshooting and how to fix different things. And if I don't know the answer, I'll let you guys know that I don't know the answer, and, you know, maybe I could probably send you somewhere that they might have an answer for. But again, guys, temperature error, get a new one. That's it. That's if you want the quick video, just get a new one. If you already connected this and it still doesn't work, get a new one. That's all. Don't go crazy doing anything else. Just get a new one of these QI chargers. I'll link the item in the description. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. On the road to 500 subs, guys. You guys are awesome. See you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys later.